Howdy doody fellas, this is your host Super Poopy. Today we're looking at something moderately controversial because for some reason it's become accepting to become a communist. Okay, communists are the cockroaches. They need to be killed right away for legal reasons. That's just a joke. Anyways, today we're looking at the Soviet M44 Nagant and 7.62x54R. Of course, there's a lot of fucking idiots that forget that there's different types of 7.62. There's 7.62x39, there's 7.62x54R, Moisen, and 7.62x51. You stupid fucks, don't correct me, okay? Look at it. This is Russian ammunition right here. It's a pretty fat one. It goes into this one. Obviously, we're in a public neighborhood. If you could shut the fuck up with your fart cannon, you fucking Honda Civic driving piece of shit asshole. But anyways, that is besides the topic. Something that makes this rifle cool and awesome, a little bit more than its rival, the Kar 98 here. As you can see, this one does not have the grooves. It is an 8mm Mauser. This one's 1940 dated, and sadly, this one was not taken care of by the owner. But this one is that it has this bayonet. Okay. However, this is, this itself is 1945. It is an M44, so I assume that means it was invented in 1944. So it's got this bayonet, and watch out. Once you got the bayonet out, you're ready to commit war crimes, all right? You're a Soviet, you're in the Eastern Front, your sister was raped by Krauts, and now you're gonna blame it on some innocent kids that were drafted into the Wehrmacht, okay? Freaking awesome. But yeah, you can see right here, hammer and sickle, 1945, freaking awesome. But yeah, for some reason this rifle aims differently when you have the bayonet out. There's a lot of videos of me firing this rifle, so it's pretty freaking awesome. Only downside that this has is, shut the fuck up, stupid ricer, is that once you're out of rounds, that bolt still keeps going, so that's a bit of a pickle. And the Kar 98 doesn't do that. It lets you know when you're out of ammo. Let's take a close look at these.
Alrighty then, let's get straight into the point. This is the M44 Nagant carbine. Why is it a carbine? Because it needed to meet the requirements of the war, and what were the requirements? What was going on in the Eastern Front? A lot. Urban combat. And what happens when you're in urban combat and you got some long ass rifles? Yo, we could use some shorter fucking rifles to cut these goddamn corners. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And also a bayonet that's already attached to the rifle. That's a freaking bonus. Freaking awesome. But yes, that's what the Soviet Union needed at the time. But unfortunately, this rifle wasn't like on full-fledged production till like the end of the war. You got to keep in mind it's called the M44 for a reason, because it was made in 1944. And when did the war end? 1945, you know what I mean? So that was quite a pickle. However, these things actually did see combat in World War II. However, it was extremely rare, only very few. However, like I said, during the Cold War, it was a whole other game. All right, these were spread out everywhere. They're getting the Vietnamese. I'm pretty sure some made it to Africa, others made it to all those countries that fell to communism, basically. All those Slavic countries. I'm not about to name them all, but a very common one is the few I said, you know what I mean? But as I was saying, it is fed in 7.62x54R. For the love of God, there's lots of types of 7.62. I don't know why a lot of people in the military seem to fucking not understand that there's different types of 7.62. But anyways, let's not go into detail. And it has a spike type bayonet, so it's pretty cool, and it folds down, so that's not much of a problem. However, I do find it handy that bayonet folds out of the rifle, so you ain't got to worry about sheathing something or having a knife separately, because if you lose your rifle, you lose your bayonet also. You gotta have some kind of a weapon, you know what I mean? And the sights are very good quality. Like, I've shot this rifle multiple times. Like, I'm sure you'd like it. I know, like, fan bases are cringe and retarded and all that shit, and they'll say it's the best rifle ever. It's a good rifle, it's just not the best rifle ever, because the recoil is a son of a bitch. And the safety is quite complicated. It feels like one of those things that, like, old people don't complain about, but us young people with little bitch hands complain about, because it is just not a good time working that safety. You have to pull this thing that's really hard, and it feels like it's gonna make your fingers bleed, and it's just not it. The situation is not it. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of footage of me shooting it and all that good stuff, if I can find it. I don't know where the hell it's at, but regardless, It's a fun rifle. It's a cool rifle. There's a shit ton of them, so you know, feel like a lot of people do customizations to them or bubble them, as they like to call it. I personally would like to buy a Mosin to keep it historically accurate, and buy another one that I could turn into a small calibre type of thing. And I just think that'd be awesome to have a pistol Mosin. But yeah, it'll be quite the wrist breaker, and it makes for good content. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe. I hope you like this video on the M44 Mosin Nagant, and let me know what else you want to see. No, not my dick. But we will show you guys more guns and more military surplus. Love y'all. Take care.
Let's do it.
Oh!
Oh, that's quite the kicker. Wait, no, I don't want to get my Adidas dirty. I think that's it. All right.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
What do you think?
I like it. Both of them, honestly. This one kicks a little bit harder, though.
It's that shorter barrel, my boy.
Shit. All right. Look at that. Freaking nice.